and always bring good intention. You know what I mean? So where we take it from there, that's just where it's gonna go. But you should never deal with a person based off of materialistic things because y'all relationship is already in the red. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these relationships don't last. Even with these women in the industry for real that got these wealthy men, they don't never really last. And you be like, yeah, girl, that's what's up, blah blah blah. That's nah, y'all comparing yourself to an unrealistic expectation. A lot of these women can't even keep these type of men for a period of time. So a lot of times they got to do two things to continue to keep that. They got to get pregnant. You feel me? So once they get pregnant, their bag is set. You feel me? Get married. And a lot of times, often as you see in our culture, the marriages don't last long. You know what I mean? So men, y'all want to safeguard yourself from men. Men is trying to safeguard themselves from y'all. You know what I mean? Things that they worked hard for, things that they strive from can easily be taken from them just because you opened your legs. So men gotta move cautious as well. But we don't lead with that type of um we don't lead with that type of vibe and speak on it because realistically men we don't really um talk about, our fears and our emotions as quick as a woman would. So, we gotta slow it down. We gotta rewind. We gotta get back into the swing of things of what real love is and what real compatibility is. You know, the reason that we are created is for love and to produce, you know, and worship Allah. But the thing where we get lost along the way is, this feminist movement, this putting men down at all costs is crazy, you know. So that's why the dating market looks the way it looks. And if you look around, all women look alike. They all seeking the same body. They all seeking the same shape. So it's just a mess sometimes. So the dating field for both sides is bad. And yes, it's and to just agree with women, it's breeding a different type of male because you got a lot of males that's looking back, studying this shit, saying, okay, I gotta have this to have this type of woman. I gotta have that. So a lot of guys is putting themselves in a lot of compromising positions, trying to keep up as well with these illusions of men, the rare 5% of men that have this type of finances or can do these type of things for women. So now they trying to skip steps too, because they feel like the only in order for me to be happy or in order for me to have one of these quote unquote elite women, that they feel like they gotta acquire all these things. And then once they do get it, they go after these type of women, and these women take them for everything that they worth or be a forever headache to them. So it's a push and a pull. You know, we got to get to know each other again. We got to get back into the how granny and grandpa and them carried it, man. The foundation got to be built off of love, nothing else, you know, and the rest will come together. But whenever you lead with materialistics, or whenever you lead and feel like you owed something, or have um, this magic thing between your legs that it runs everything, then we gonna always have a discussion and a disconnect because it's not logical for women to be alpha. It's not logical for women to be as uh, as strong stance and position in feeling like something is owed to them. Men don't carry it that way, you know. Men of today, we big on vibes and big on chemistry, but we also a little hesitant in giving ourselves to a woman, or because what we seeing today is that a lot of women are using sex as a way to control you. So, you take the sex away from her, then she don't have no way of manipulating you. And in today's society, men will go outside their body, will put themselves in compromising positions just to get a female's attention. Even if he don't have it, he just find a way and put himself in debt. You know, he put himself in a lot of compromised position just to acquire this type of woman. So you know, so it's always gonna be some head butting along the way, cause we can't skip steps. We can't skip steps in a relationship. We gotta quit with these unrealistic expectations. You know what I mean? We gotta start from ground zero. Me and you. You feel me? You're not above me, nor am I above you. We gotta start fresh. We gotta build up to the things that we wanna inquire, or things that we wanna do, and things that we want done for us. We gotta build up to that. We can't skip steps along the way. We gotta have a chemistry. We gotta have a bond. We gotta have an understanding. So that way, when a male feel like he did something for you, it's because he genuinely wanted to do it. You don't ever want a man to feel like he was just doing it to shut you up. Let a man genuinely feel like he want to care for you, but don't put no unneeded or unwanted pressure upon him to do so, because he gonna resent you for it. You know what I mean? So we are normal people at the end of the day. Most of my viewers and most of my followers and people that I see, this is just the way of the world right now. Everybody trying to keep up with the Joneses, but again, you in life you can't skip steps. So this disconnect between men and women currently is going to continue, because, like I said, if all you have to bring to the table is you saying my box, then take the box away. Then what do you have to offer me, sweetheart, besides a headache? You know what I mean? So y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that, and the day of the position of the relationships now with the new age female, the new modern woman, and in a dating culture, in a dating society, and how successfully and unsuccessfully they are. But it's just a lot of cute, sexy single women out here, and they say, yeah, I'm just gonna stay single because dudes out here ain't shit, and woo woo woo. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out here that ain't shit, but it's just as many of women out here that ain't shit either. You know what I mean? And only thing they have to offer you is some coochie, and a guy can get that anywhere. So women, please, before you obtain a man of this stature that y'all looking for, have something to bring to the table, at least. Besides coochie, have something to add. Have something to make the situation feel rich. You know what I mean? Not just these fairy tale stories and unrealistic expectations that you think what a man should be doing for you. I mean, like, start with yourself. Don't ask a man for any not for no- for not. Don't ask a man for nothing that you're not willing to even do for him, or that you currently not even doing for yourself. There's no way that a man can compete with the unrealistic expectations of a woman these days. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to date a woman from 25 to the 33, 34, because a lot of women mindsets be materialistically based. Is what can I get from him? You know what I mean? Or what I feel like I need, what I feel like I deserve. You don't deserve shit, baby. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? We all worthy of love, and we all want to be loved. But again, you can't skip steps. Stop comparing yourself to these women, um, celebrity relationships y'all following, and trying to implement that in real life. It's just not real. It's just not real. The average man, he can take you on a trip. He can buy you things. He can court you. He can make you beautiful. But it's going to be in context. You know what I mean? It's going to be in context. So, in order for you to have something successful, you got to take the materialistic part out of it. You know? You got to. because you wouldn't want a man judging you based off only what you can do for him. You would want him to fuck with you based off because he like you, because he love you. He feel like you're a dope woman, not because what you got. You know what I mean? Because if you basing it just off of that, then the connection is gonna be feeling it's gonna feel shaky. You gonna be second guessing it. You wanna everybody wanna be loved genuinely and pure. So we shouldn't even be discussing finances in the earliest stages of 30 to 60 days and things of this nature. You shouldn't even feel comfortable as a woman asking a man for anything money wise within 30 and 45 days. That man owes you nothing. So anything he do for you is extra. Anything you do for me is extra. How would it feel for a man to just even ask a woman, hey, cash at me $50 so I can get my hair cut real quick? Man, you only knew them for a week. You know, I'm like, what? You ain't got $50. He gonna text me and talk about give him $50. What type of guys am that don't got $50? We feel the same way when you ask us for $40, $500, $1,000. Who the fuck are you? You feel me? So this crazy entitlement feeling or this entitlement that y'all feel like y'all have over a male, that's why a lot of y'all just be single and y'all gonna date around. Y'all might catch a guy that can do these things for a short period of time, then y'all stop dealing, then you just get another body, catch up with another nigga, catch a few more trips with a next dude, then y'all stop dealing, then you go with this other guy because he'll get a you get a trip or two out of him, you get a bag or two out of him. You feel me? And then on top of that, that's more bodies. That's more soul connections that you didn't gave off. You feel me? Just because you seeking for something that can never be um, fixed and voided in your life. You know, because it's a materialistic thing that's always hungry that you always gotta feed that. And if you only driven by the materialistic part and being in a relationship, then you'll never be happy. You'll never be happy because love is not based off that. Love is based off deeper components than that. You know, you having finances and being in a good position, great. But you know, nobody wants a bum. You know what I mean? I ain't saying that you should just be dealing with anybody that don't have nothing. But I'm just saying let's not lead with or have in mind what I feel a person can do for me. It's what you can do for yourself. Anything else is just extra. You feel me? That's all I got to say about that. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about the the um the state that we're in right now, as far as in the dating culture, as far as the disconnect and the unrealistic expectation. Do you feel like women are right in their expectations on their delivery at times that they should have the red carpet laid out for them with no effort just because they're pretty, just because they feel like this is what they deserve, they should have it. If I just asked or told a woman to give me what I just feel like I deserve or what I should have, she'll look at me like I'm fucking crazy. So come on, we gotta put everything in context. And as I said before, we can't skip steps. You know, in order to even get to those heights, we gotta build that strong foundation first. Make a person feel comfortable with providing for you. Make a person feel comfortable with these lifestyle choices and changes that you want for yourself. You know, don't treat him like a John, and then when he treats you like a Kim or a Keisha. No offense or no shots out to any Kims or Keishas, but you know what I'm saying. If he just treats you like a trick, then you ain't gonna like that. You know what I mean? So you gotta meet in the middle. You know, respect, love, honor, get to know each other. Let's get back to the basis. Let's get back to um, this vibing and seeing if we even compatible to even get to certain steps. You know what I mean? Let's just stop skipping steps and let's stop using